Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the good old Empire of Japan. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we have defeated the good old Fatine government, now the fantastically renamed Reformed government of China. They're in the pocket of Big Japan, which is excellent for me because I am Big Japan. So in Mass Armor Assault, when can I invade you? Can I do that like right now? Army Reform sees this. No, I need to get... Where are you? Operation Ichi-Ichao, because we didn't have 6% world tension, but now we do. You know what? Get rid of Mass Assault. I know we're wasting 13 days of progress. I don't care. I would rather invade China than get a little research bonus to tanks. Maybe that makes me a little boring. I don't know. But we're gonna first... attack the National Revolutionary Government. We have like 7 armies ready to go for a naval invasion. I can't see them stopping us. I mean, they could theoretically still go for the United Chinese Front. But what if they don't do that, you know? What if that just doesn't happen? Also, so far, none of the Kaiserreich music's been copyright striked. Fantastic. I'm very, very happy about that. So we can keep that on. Okay, so we got artillery pieces here. 85 days on you. Fantastic. I'm hoping the singing doesn't take too much away from my commentary. I don't think it really should. 2 over our division limit, which is 0.3%. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly, it kind of is. But once we go to war in China, I'm hoping that'll at least be considered 50% of our... Actually, do you have 50% of our factories? You have... 19. We need someone to have... No, like even if we went to war with like the KMT, they have like 20 factories. Like maybe they all joined one united faction, it would be enough. If anything, we'd have to actually probably go over Germany. Anyways, we have our casus belli now. We can plant some trees. We don't really care about what the Reformed government of China does. But now we can go back to our mass armor assault. Again, we lost 13 days of progress. So be it. So let's declare our war against the KMT. Purple Army, immediately, you're going to launch an invasion. Blue Army, you're immediately going to launch an invasion. And honestly, at your position, be very, very aggressive about it. We're then going to have naval invasion launch. Naval invasion launch. Naval invasion launch. You should have naval superiority, right? We do. Excellent. And yeah, I think you just kind of go for it. I mean, we'll say Yellow Army's looking a little bit small, but that's okay. They're just landing in Hangzhou. That should be okay for now. Okay, so the Chinese United Front has now formed. The Chongqing government has decided to make peace with the KMT. In a 1940 general election, who do we want to elect? We could theoretically elect like the I'm assuming you're the Social Democrats. Yes, but I don't want to. You are Komekin Domai, which is our current party. So right now, what do you actually ride with us? Political power and war penalty stability modifier. Honestly, not that great. Stability, compliance, growth, political power gain. You would give us max planning. Army experience goes up. Land construction speed. Just a flat 15% stability seems pretty good as well. And then your stability and efficiency cap. Let's go for the market liberals. Just because we don't go market liberal too often, I think this is nice for us. Utilize domestic film industry for more war support. Honestly, like we don't really need it. Like stability would be nice. We're at 70%. And everybody's ended their hostilities because everybody's joined up with the Chinese United Front, which basically just means that White Army, you get to invade too. Once we get this naval base to just patrol this area next. We have 68 days of fuel, but that's honestly, I think, okay. Oh, you're not in the war. I forgot to call you into the conflict. No wonder we were having some troubles with this. Also, yeah, we're now at war with you. So we're now at war basically with all of China. We're not at war with Chongqing. We're not at war with Yunnan. We're not at war with Xinjiang yet. But We will eventually get there. We could declare war on them right away, but I don't see a reason to actually do that. Okay, Brown Army, you're now deploying over here. Your job is to march your way towards... You're not the Pearl River. I don't know what river you are. You're the Pearl River. I'm 90% sure in Hong Kong's the Pearl River. Okay, so our Yellow Army's arriving very soon. Again, Yellow Army, you genuinely just don't actually have any support, so you just kind of like fucking go for it, I guess. And Blue Army, who's currently in Pyongyang, I want you all to deploy down here. Your job is to kind of like meet Purple Army, I guess, and go in this direction. And I want you to move your way down south. Take Nantong. You're still at war with Mongolia, which actually means that, I guess everybody's going to be at war with Mongolia as well. Conscription of volunteer forces. I'm going to deny that motion, please. And Chongqing and Yunnan have also joined up with the KMT. Which, I mean, isn't surprising. Do I want Yunnan in this war? Or not Yunnan. Do I want Siam in this war? I don't really think so. I'll call Transimir. But I think Siam and the Philippines, you just kind of do your own thing. And I'm not going to worry about bringing you into the conflict. At least not yet. I'm going to set you actually be on regular battle plan for the moment. I also got to make sure we delete this order. And this order and that order. Okay, they're trying to land our way into Guangzhou. Can I have you, like, force attack? I really want to get this landing done if I can. And we'll keep on going down our doctrine tree. I mean, it's looking pretty goddamn good, if I do say so myself. Let's move your way to Nanjing. Why did you abandon your port? If you lose that port, you're basically just dead, which is not what we want to see at all. We do need a little bit more oil. We also need more aluminum and more steel. China has a little bit of steel, so we'll get that off of you while we can. And then aside from that, let's trade with the French, because France is somewhat of an ally of ours. Oh, by the way, is my penalty for you still in place? It is, and you're gone in May, which is still like 4 months from now. But what we need more than anything is oil. So we get more oil from the United States. Give me 4 factories. Not enough. Give me 6 factories of oil. We're mostly probably spending it on the... Actually, mostly spending it on the land army as well. I'm kind of surprised by. Okay, so yeah, you're all supporting Red Army. Do I have any more planes we can deploy? We do. I'm going to send all of you to support... Let's say White Army for now. You're basically all fighters, huh? Yeah, 95. We've almost landed in Guangzhou. We have reinforcements that arrived up in the north. Purple Army, I will say, is not doing super, super hot. We do need more oil. Oil is a big issue for us. And we don't want to attack Australia yet. Let's support Mongolian independence. I mean, they're currently, you know, at war with their enemies, so I guess that makes sense. Now, I don't know if they could actually join our faction. Nanjing is now collapsed. KMT is halfway dead. White Army, you've made your beachfront. Bring all of White Army over here now. And what do I want to do with you? I want you to at least not be considered encircled. So let's move out at least a little bit. Okay, the vote has failed. Fantastic. Yeah, and I don't want Siam in a war. I mean, it would technically bring troops away from the Yunnan front. Ah, fuck it. No, because I need Siam to have units so we can utilize them against Germany's Asia. If they're just wasting manpower fighting against the Chinese, that is a complete waste of our potential resources. Hey, Mongolia, can you join my faction? I mean, I know we're not really, like, friends at all. Like, theoretically, like, what if you just did that instead? I'd be pretty happy with it. How's White Army doing? You guys are doing fine. Yellow Army, I mean, they've taken Nanjing, which is really what we've been looking for. Also, White Army, you just kind of, like, attack. push out in like whatever direction you can at the moment. Because your current capital right now is in Nanning. And who are the major factions right now? It's just the KMT. And I'm also going to clear war on you. Just to bring, maybe Mongolia will join our faction. I don't think they will. Even if I have support of Mongolian independence. I'm fine with an independent Mongolia if they're willing to align themselves with us. Like, to me, that seems completely okay. Are you okay, you're just on normal attack patterns here. But we need the KMT dead first. Right? We kill the KMT. Hunan and Guangzhou shouldn't really be major threats. And I don't know what's going on with Tibet. I mean, honestly, they own, like, all of them in central China. Britannia is joining International. That's fine for us. How are you guys doing? I mean, Yellow Army, you, I guess, push away towards Anqing. Are these even cores? They're really not. Are you a core? You are. So taking Anqing might be enough to get the kill. Or maybe taking one of these northern cities. Because once the KMT is out here... Okay, White Army, I will say your invasion hasn't been going that well. What about Red Army? Right, you're invading Indonesia. So your plan doesn't really make any sense right now for you to activate. Okay, cavalry moving in. You're worth 1, you're worth 1. But again, the KMT, they're so low on victory points right now. Like, they're currently at 27. Oh, so you guys are encircled, so you can get the kill on this. How much are you worth? You're worth 3. If anything, I actually think every army should just stop attacking for the moment. Just so we can really just focus on taking victory points. That's really our primary concern. I also want you guys moving your way down towards the Guangzhou government to kind of alleviate some pressure off of White Army down here. They're basically surrounded. Is that enough to kill the KMT at 23%? You're worth 5. Cavalry, move your way up to Nanchang. Because once the KMT is dead, we're going to have so much maneuverability around here, it's going to be absurd. Like, right now, like, honestly, Blue Army's not doing anything. Okay, so you can maybe move you around like this. We're moving our way into the Guangzhou government territory. Are you a core? You are a core state, so maybe we can, like, push into this. How much are you worth? 1. But again, like, at this point, 1 victory point, I'm willing to take it. So I think every little bit does help us. Are you a core? Yes, you are, which means I actually want to push in this direction. Anqing, it is worth 10. It would almost certainly lead to the defeat of the KMT. But I kind of don't need it. I don't need it right now. What do you do for us? Territory becomes controlled by you. They're a puppet of ours. I don't think we really care about this too much. Issue Colonial Ultimatum. Again, I don't want to go to war with the Germans quite yet. Even though we are getting closer. Also, somebody told me that Chosun Autonomy doesn't actually release Korea. It's just a 10% stability boost. So yeah, I'll take it. I was worried that it was going to release Korea as a puppet state, but I'm lucky, or I'm glad that it won't. Because I'll die before I give any Korean their independence. Even nominal independence like puppethood. Okay, bring forces in. We'll get a great surround here. The KMT has been completely killed off. This is looking pretty goddamn good. So currently, actually, the Chongqing government is considered the mainstay now of the resistance movement. Blue Army, you're in this war, right? You are. I mean, this is a little messy. Kind of like my least favorite part of Hoi 4 is dealing with these particular situations where there's a bunch of small encirclements. kill you. Because then blue army, we're going to assign you to the border of Chongqing. Yellow army, I don't know what we're going to do with you quite yet. But let's just get these front lines going for the time being. Are you connected? You are by like this tiny passage. You're not completely encircled, but you're pretty goddamn close. Also, it's once again time for everybody to be attacking. I'll even have red army go, even if I don't think they're actually going to be doing anything. I mean, the lines are kind of working. I mean, they are very, very messy. I think yellow army, you're going to shrink to just be like this, maybe. Like, obviously, there's a lot of open territory here where Chongqing or Guangzhou, maybe even Yunnan can push in a little bit. But I'm not that worried about it. What year is it? 1940? We can go for the 41 light tank. We also have no oil. That is an issue. We're also importing too much steel now. Don't trade with the French. Pacific states, can you give me like 11 factories of oil, please? I think that the Navy needs to halt operations. You're not actually doing anything right now. How much oil are we getting? We're getting 6K. But we're also spending about 6K as well. We have a lot of tanks in the field. Also, we no longer need you. So, just trade 14 factories. I know we're not going to be able to build anything. Daily consumption 6.6K. We're getting 4.1. This is still okay. I mean, our aluminum situation's not fantastic. We understand that. How many men have we lost so far in this war? It's 82,000 versus about 250,000. And that's actually including the Mongolian casualties in this as well. So I would say the situation's going pretty nice for us. White Army, this is your time to strike. Now that, exactly, like, by killing the KMT, we've alleviated a lot of the pressure off of White Army as the Guangzhou government now needs to move all their troops up north. That White Army kind of has, like, free reign to do whatever the hell they feel like. So actually, what you should be doing, one, push towards Nanning. But just something kind of like this, where you just go and you kill everybody. We love to see it. You've been encircled. Go back to wherever the hell this city is. Okay, Purple Army now no longer has an actual line of attack. You're going to be here, Purple, and you're going to be pushing towards the border of Indo-China. Deploy as quickly as you possibly can. Blue Army is currently deploying as well. They're going to move their way towards Chongqing. And I know supplies are not fantastic. You need to be freed a little bit here. Okay, Yellow Army also needs a battle plan. I guess for now, I'm going to have you encircle this army. And then circle back down here. Like, I think that makes sense for us. Okay, Italy's joined up with Austria. What's Italy looking like? I mean, it's looking pretty good. Bulgaria actually is also apparently friendly. Well, they're already in the Reichspakt. This is a very bad game for the Internationale. I can tell you that right away. No doubt in my mind. Purple Army, you need to be going immediately. Also, I have 120 points. I should be getting reinforcement rates. Honestly, like, not that great for us. You know, I say that, but what are we until... Well, I guess we need infantry leader first, huh? I think we're getting there, but it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world. You can kill these, I think these troops are from Yunnan. Because how many forces are we actually facing right now? It's still 48 to 111, but no matter what, we outnumber them. By ourselves, we outnumber all of our enemies. So it's looking pretty good. Domestic film. Mongolia. Would you care to join my faction? Like, I think it would make sense for you to have some interest in doing this, to be honest. Okay, White Army's going okay. How close until you're about halfway dead now? I would say that that's pretty goddamn good. I will say the foreign government of China is not doing too much. You're getting a little bit of autonomy to the Koreans. Congratulations to you. Improve our artillery. You're in a war close. Okay. We could improve our aircraft here. One, no, nobody else join my wars. Give me a doctrine. Let's go then for grand assault. We can't do war economy. Our enemies are just not powerful enough. Decisive battle, commerce rating. I guess let's go with like decisive battle. Seems okay. Let's research 41 artillery pieces. You guys, I guess just naval strike in the middle of the sea. That's okay. And what do we have? One factory we're not actually using. Well, I guess let's just like build up a little bit of AA guns, even if we're not going to really be using them too much. I don't need you anymore. Let's get aluminum from the American Union State. We can start building our aircraft at a nominal speed. Oh, and we're no longer at the Matsu's collapse, so we actually have factories to use, right? Excellent. Okay, and the second Weltkrieg's begun in Europe, which to me seems like an opportune time to invade the rest of Southeast Asia. But for now, I think it's going to be a great time for us to end this episode. So thank you for watching with Anthem. If you enjoyed, remember thumbs up. Now, enjoy, thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.